From there, we move on to the newspaper review, and then we talk sports, and then we talk this, and then we talk that. Bonjour, 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 nous sommes ensemble.
For those of you joining us for the very first time, let me tell you, you're going to enjoy the ride, you're going to enjoy the moment, you're going to enjoy every part of Morning Beats, because this is where, when you on your TV, you just start smiling for no reason, and you just find yourself enjoying every part of it. But now let's get into business and get serious. We cannot start off our day without starting with the Lord. That's why we have meditations to guide us and take us through. So Norincheng is going to be our mama of the day, and she's going to teach us. Norincheng.
Yes, let's delve into the Bible. Today I'm exhorting us from the book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2. And this is what it says. Fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith, for the joy set before him endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. It's a description basically of who God is. It talks about a lot. It asks us as Christians to fix our eyes on Jesus Christ, the author and finisher of all things. It also says he's the perfecter of faith. So I'm asking you today, where are your eyes fixed? Are your eyes fixed on the cross? How do you look at Jesus in this period of the resurrection power? Remember, we are in the Easter break or the Easter holidays, and I wanted us to really talk about the personality of Christ throughout this week. And Hebrews 12:2 is asking us to fix our eyes on Jesus. It reminds us that we have to be faithful. Our faith does not need to waver. Though the Bible says some had little faith, some had faith, others had big faith, you name it. But then this is a reminder or a consciousness that pulls us, that pulls you and I, that anytime we are in a turbulent situation, anytime our faith wants to be shaken, either due to infirmity, sickness, sadness, unholiness, sin, you name it, we should remember that we have to fix our I'm your friend. It moves us to say, for the joy set before him endured the cross. Just like I was saying, Jesus Christ endured not just the cross, but he went through a lot of persecutions from the church, from the Gentiles, from the Jews. And they even asked him at one point, can any good thing come out of Jerusalem? They were referring to him, his own people. Just to tell you that somewhere around your friendship, you would find your enemies. You will find those that you really need to rely on. In fact, you've been relying on throughout your existence. Yet amongst them, there will be somebody that will betray you. There will be a Judas just around you. If you look closely, you will see that person. It says, after enduring the cross, he was scorned to shame, and he sat down on the right hand of God the Father. So in that situation, tell yourself, if Jesus was scorned to shame, what about me? It may be a shameful situation. It may be a frightful situation. It may be an overwhelming situation. It may be a derogatory situation. It may be, just name it. It may be just anything. But tell yourself, after all Christ suffered, the scorn, the abuse, being beaten, being bruised, being shaken, yet he died and he was resurrected. 3 days later, he was resurrected. He sat on the throne beside my Father, your Father. It says he's seated at the right-hand side of God the Father. So I think you and I are expecting one day to sit maybe at the left-hand side while he's seated at the right-hand, because we are told that that's his position. So as you live your daily activities, as you go about your life, I don't know whether you're in your 20s, your 15s, your early 30s, your 60s, 70s, you name it, remember that no matter what you're going through, receive the strength to be steadfast, to remain faithful. Yes, the turbulence will come, the hatred will come, the envy, the anger, from even those you trust. But then remember that after going through all of that, there is a price. There is a price of redemption. And someday, you also will be resurrected and seated in the heavenly places.
Someday you also will be resurrected, only for those who know the Lord. If you don't know God, no, it's not possible. Till you know God, and I always say this, know God for yourself, not for anybody else, just for yourself, because there are challenges that will meet you and warrant you to know God for yourself. So know the Lord for yourself. Right now, we are going to get on to prayers.
Father, it's yet another day. Oh God, I have come into your presence. I have come with fullness of joy. I have come, oh God, with open hearts, ready to receive you, ready to, why not even know you and know you better. Father, in this season of Easter, in this season when we remember your resurrection power, Lord, we are asking you, oh Father, to keep us beside you. May my heart be not unwavering. May I stand with you. May I stay with you in everything I do, in everything I say, in everything I represent. Father, we have learned in your word that you are the author and the finisher of all faith. May my faith be as strong as that of the mustard seed, that will not be shaken, O Lord Jesus, no matter the situation. Even if I waver, even when I cry, I should remember that there is a God that is seated at the right hand of God the Father, who is interceding for me, who is standing in the courts of judgment and telling the Father to stand by me. Oh God, I accept, Father, that you love me and you love me too much to disappoint me. Keep me, oh God, steadfast in your ways as I pledge, Lord Jesus, that I will be with you, not just today, but tomorrow and for the days to come. Thank you, Father, for the breath of life. Thank you, Father, for the air that I breathe. And thank you, Father, for the challenges that you bring in across my way. I know, oh Father, that you are fashioning in me, oh God, a desire to be like you. And you are building in me the spirit of long-suffering. Thank you today, tomorrow, and forever. For in Jesus' name we have prayed.
Amen. Congratulations. You're starting off your day with the Lord. And trust me, it's a good start of the day. It's a good way to begin your day. It's a good way to carry on with your activities. Don't just wake up from the bed and do whatever you want to do. Start off with God. Moving on to the question of the day. Today, we're talking about something different and really, really interesting. And our topic of today says, modern life, how it impacts today's calm morning nowadays. Modern life, how it impacts today's calm morning nowadays. Modern life, how does it impact with the existence of the modern world? How does it impact today's very sweet morning? You wake up, you know, before now where we did not have social media and all of those things, the birds, you wake up and get the birds. That's how our mothers would say, oh, I did not see it. The birds will wake you up, and you get up, you're looking at the morning sun. You're just enjoying every part of it, every aspect of that morning. And it looks so bright. And before then, you, with some children, like now, you know, your mother was saying you to go and take something. You just stayed downstairs. I've gone to a house, actually, that is a story building. And the mom asked the younger one to go and get the elder sisters upstairs. She just stayed down. Mom is calling for you. She just picked up her phone. I said, Mom is calling for you. Come downstairs. And to them, it's very easy. Immediately after breakfast, lunch, everybody's in their room, manipulating their phone and doing whatsoever. So with the coming of the modern system, where a lot of things have become modernized, do you think it has taken the aspect of having a calm morning has been taken away on Norwegian?
Yes, I think that definitively the aspect of modernity has stolen away the innocence of the morning, the calmness of the morning, the quietness that we used to live in the days before or in the yesteryears. I say so because depending on where you live, of course, I don't live in Banana Island. I don't live in New York in a mansion where I don't have neighbors, or the next noise I would hear maybe the sound of a car hooting from afar. But I would say as early as in the mornings, especially for me, I grew up living on the highway. So the sound of trucks will always wake me up. I grew up living behind the railway. So at least the train passes like 8 times a day. And 2 a.m. I must hear the sound of the train. I think 5 o'clock the train is passing, 7 a.m. the train passes, 8:30 the train passes. So I am always awakened by that noise. And since it's a highway, the noise of bars also, as early as in the morning, somebody prides themselves as putting loud music for you to listen to
Even
while
your neighbors will
he's
do
cleaning
that
their
too.
bar. And then also it depends if you are in a face me I face you room kind of setting, or in a compound where all the houses are face me I face you, and you are living your survival of the fittest. You cannot go and tell somebody to turn off the volume when they have turned on the volume and they are dancing to the sounds and the rhythms of what they like. And then in the family setting also, there used to be that calm, there used to be that peace. But then the coming of the social media, the Android
Yeah.
generation, the fact that we are holding phones, we often even forget that we have kids, that we need to rally in the morning around the round table to ask, how did you sleep? How did you not sleep? Have you brushed your teeth? So you're on your phone and you're like, Suzanne, make sure that Casey has brushed his teeth, you know. Make sure that you fry them 2 eggs, and you're just giving instructions, and you're still on the bed, lying in bed, and you're up, but you're still lying down, and you're giving instructions. But I would just want to say that on a general perspective, I think it has changed a lot. Even though you say that you cannot cut off from people, you cannot poke your nose in what people say or do, but then because you are forced to live amongst people in a particular society or community,
Yeah.
the noise they make in the morning will always challenge you.
My dad used to tell me a story. He said he always say that from his house in Bukwango the to the mom's place, that they just had bush path. They did not have the tar at that time. They had not tar boya, so he always used to use those bush paths, and passing through those bush paths, especially in the mornings going to the farm, they'll greet he makes sure he greets everybody. How you sleep? Everybody knows that no, he has passed. Then he said when the government school came in Bukwango, that during break, they'll wake up. In the mornings when they wake up, they did not know what was bread, tea, egg. That they'll take their one cocoa and drink and hot water. Yes, put hot water and fever grass. That was their own tea, and it felt so good for them. Sometimes when he tells us the story, it's really interesting. For him, it made mornings meaningful. It made the aspect of you wake up in the morning, you get to connect with your neighbors. Now like this, you can wake up and you're living, and everyone is always in a haste in the morning. There's always a run as if we are in the evil forest and people are pursuing us. Pardon me, please, but it's the truth. Either you're rushing with kids to school, if you have kids, or you're late for work, you're just running, doing breakfast. There is always a rush. But he always tells us that in the mornings, you plan your morning, you wake up by 5. You know that by 6 you have to go to the farm or you have to go somewhere. You have to take your time and greet everybody, tell everybody how your night was. To him was mind-blowing. And now if you want to text someone, if you want to ask about your morning, maybe it's your neighbor, that person is on your phone. Master, how you sleep? You just text online. And for him, he's an H man, so he always sees things that way. For him, it's like that bond that he used to have many years.
It's missing
It's
somewhere
not
somehow.
there, especially in the mornings. Especially in the mornings, it's not there. Where even your neighbor check up on your children, you'll say it's not there.
One of the morning routines that my mother used to really scare me with, at times I'm not in the mood of prayers. So as I'm waking up in the morning, I'm always asking God that,
Morning devotion.
this sleep is sweet. Can my mother just keep morning devotion for today?
You know,
Can she just keep that thing called morning devotion for today?
morning devotion has left families now. But growing up at that time, my dad always said they don't joke with morning devotion. Like when it's morning devotion, everybody knows that it's morning. Then they had a particular song you hear up to now we still have those songs. Every morning when you say good morning Jesus, it's morning devotion.
Mm-hmm.
The next house is doing morning devotion, and it makes morning memorable, because after the morning devotion, you hear your parents will say, how did you sleep? Will you go and brush your teeth? Go and do this. You see the divide work with our house. That's where work is shared. That parlor after morning devotion. You are washing the plate. You are doing this. As you wake up, you know what you're doing. So it really makes the mornings bright. It makes the morning good, even though with our house does not change. The morning devotion still maintains.
Yes, it
it's
is.
still there every morning, but with some homes that they don't have all of
morning
this.
and evening devotion.
Morning, evening devotion. Hey,
Wait.
faithful brothers and faithful sisters. When you know it's 8:30, 9 p.m., you know that it's evening devotion. You just hear
my house was extra. Our own devotion is 10:30, 11, midnight, at times 1 a.m. Because at times my mother will sleep early. So when she wakes up at 12:30 and realizes that there was no devotion, she wakes everybody up and you do the and then she will tell that next time you wake me up. Next time we'll see allow her to sleep. One day we did it at 1 a.m. Everybody was frowning. But we were up and we learned our lesson. It's as if in her sleep the Holy Spirit is saying that you have not accomplished today's mission. Go and wake them up for devotion.
Devotion
it's not
easy,
but then when you live in the urban cities like where we are, there is just so much noise. As in the
morning, from cars,
there is noise in the morning,
shouting,
to quarrels in the quarter, to the noise from scammers from about 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Scammers will not allow you to sleep, and there is noise, there is music, and they are discussing because that's their working hour.
Or you get all of bars, the noise. In fact, the nights are always calm than the morning.
Always.
They're always now like this. The nights are not even calm. Like there's noise all the time, especially if you live in Moliko, besides St. Clair. My mom used to say, she would say from St. Clair to hell is 150 transport. Sometimes she would say, say from St. Clair
to hell.
It's 150 transport. If you decide to stroll, you make 15 minutes on the road. That's what she always used to tell us. And to her, she would say, that's the land of Sodom and Gomorrah and all. But still, in a noisy environment like Moliko, where bars are everywhere, and everybody is doing a lot of things, then you live beside the road. My God.
I said it's noisy.
You wake up early.
In class quarters where I operate business, it's noisy everywhere, like everywhere. Except you live in a GRA, those kind of places.
That's
what I'm saying.
Where cars really don't go there and all. That's why you get the mornings really calm. Let's move on to today in history. Feel free to share with us your own point of view or your experience with the numbers on your screen. What do you think about the topic? 670 74 30 34. 670 74 30 34. We are waiting for your contribution. Let's get on to today in history.
Yes. 14 more days to the end of the month. 14 more days to the 30th of April, my birthday. It's the 16th of April today, and it is a Thursday, 2026. I'm taking you to today in history to tell you about the things that really did happen sometime back in the days in history. And I want you to note this particular date. We begin with this event that says April 16th, 1921. In London, in England, this person was born, and his name is Peter Ustinov. He's a British actor, author, and the director. Born in London, England, and he died on March 28, 2004, at the age of 82, we are told. And then moving on to 1952, Bill Belichick, American football coach, was born in that particular year. Moving on to 1947, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, American big basketball player, was born in that year. And in 1940, Margaret II, Queen of Denmark, was born in that year. Moving on to 1838, French forces occupied Veracruz, Mexico. During the Pastry War, the conflict began after a French pastry cook living near Mexico City claimed that Mexican army forces had damaged his restaurant. And then in 1755, painter Elizabeth Vigée Lebrun, known for her portraits of Queen Marie Antoinette, was born in Paris. Moving on to 1917, Vladimir Lenin ended his 17-year exile and returned to Russia to form a provisional government. 1908, Natural Bridges National Monument was formally established in southeastern Utah. And then in 1943, Swiss chemist Albert Hofmann discovered the psychedelic properties of LSD, a drug he had first synthesized in the year 1938. 1922, British author Kingsley Amis, who created his first novel, Lucky Jim, in the year 1954, a comic figure that became a household word in Great Britain in the 1950s, was born in that particular year. Moving on to 1746, an English army defeated a Scottish force under Charles Edward Sword, Bonnie Prince Charlie, at the Battle of Culloden, ending the Jacobite effort to restore the Swords to England's throne. And in 1646, we are told, architect Jules Hodden Mansart, who redesigned and expanded the Palais of Versailles, was born in Paris. 1962, American journalist Walter Cronkite became anchor of the CBS Evening News, a position he held for nearly 2 decades, during which time he became known as the most trusted man in America. April 16th, this is the date of today, 2026, and we are talking about today in history to tell you the things that did happen on this particular day. 2014, the South Korean ferry Seawall, traveling from Incheon in Jeju, capsized and sank, killing 304 people, most of whom were high schoolers. And in 2007, in one of the deadliest mass shootings in the United States, 33 people, including the shooter, were killed on the Blacksburg, Virginia campus of Virginia Tech. Moving on to 1939, we are told Dusty Springfield, British singer, was born in that particular year. And also in the year 1927, Benedict the 16th, which is the Pope, was born on the 16th of April 1927. Now we are talking basketball to say that at 2003, at the age of 40, Michael Jordan, widely regarded as the best player in the history of basketball, played his last game in the National Basketball Association. And then today in history, still this feature event says in the year 1912, Harriet Quimby's flight across the English Channel. On this day in 1912, American aviator Harriet Quimby became the first woman to fly across the English Canal, guiding her French Balliard monoplane through heavy outcast from Dover, that's in England, to Hardelot in France. 1948, in order to restore the economy of Europe after World War II, 16 European countries formed the Organization for European Economic Cooperation, later the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. Finally, in the 1947, we talk basketball to say that American basketball player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who won 5 NBA championships with the Los Angeles Lakers from 1980 to 1982, 1985, 1987, and 1988, was born on the 16th of April, 1947. Yes, that is all we gathered for you on Today in History. And of course, tomorrow will definitely be another day. I still will be here, God willing, to bring to you the things that did happen in the yesteryears.
God willing, she will be here to bring to us many things that happened many, many years ago. Now we are going to move on to the next part of the program. If we turn this camera and we show you Nanga Sonia, what she's doing behind the camera, you will say, is this our horoscope page? Analyst, all right, let's get a short break and bring her, let's drag her into the set. And she'll give us a lot about horoscope and birthday page. Let's get on the break.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning, baby. Now you they wait online. Now you they wait online. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears, I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go. as of yesterday. No rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity. Open your eyes, see possibility.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
No fear,
no delay.
yesterday done
Pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. Yeah. Morning beats, morning beats, morning beats, morning beats. From Beer Town to the Beer Mountains high, where dreams they climb reach sky. Limbesi they whisper peace as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong. I'm fair, gonna sing this song.
Do all waking city on fire, on the shine, lifting in my above for some crew. Band and stand, and they dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace. Creepy beach smile with ocean pace. 80 river, life so sweet. Everywhere they move with the beat.
Now today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance. If yesterday failed you, no worry at all. This morning I am moment.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Morning Beat just on Royal TV, the new vision of Africa. Of course, we get to spice up your morning and make your morning worth the time. Get a cup of coffee and get everything you can get. I said that if we turn this camera and we'll show you what Nanga Sonia was doing behind cameras, you ask me a question like, is this our fine girl? But let's just keep that for another day. We've dragged her already. She's already here in the studio to tell us about horoscope and birthday page. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Now I'm blushing.
Just keep on blushing. She's looking fine.
It's okay. But then before we continue, I have my own cup of coffee, just
Of
like you
course.
advised. So, good morning, Honorin Cheng.
Good morning.
I so love the leaves,
And
the dress, the corporateness in you this week.
Ripping the lips.
I love it. I love it. And you see the dress you're wearing. If you do like this, everything will be doing like that. I know, cha-cha. It's so pretty. All right. Good morning, viewers of Royal Television. Good morning to everyone watching. Good morning, be it from YouTube, be it from the comfort of your home. It's another morning, a very, very lovely morning. I want to say welcome to April 16, 2026. Welcome to Horoscope Page. Welcome to that moment where we talk in Hindustan times, telling you your zodiac signs and why not what your color and number has to say for the day. Straight away, we're starting with the very first zodiac sign, which is Aries. And if you are Aries, you were born between March 21 to April 20. Aries today says a family habit may need revision and open discussions will make transitions smoother. A scenic drive today will bring tranquility and breathtaking views, and maintaining good posture will help prevent tension even if no major health concerns arise. Long-term investments remain stable, though short-term risk should be carefully managed. Seeking career guidance will provide clarity today, but long-term results require persistence. Renting your property could provide steady returns with reliable tenants and smooth management. And academically, learning feels exciting with each lesson offering new possibilities. Love focus for you says subtle romantic gestures will speak volumes. Small, thoughtful actions can strengthen your bond. Your lucky number says 8. Your lucky color is gray. On to the next zodiac sign, which is Taurus, born between April 21 to May 20. Today it says your positive energy is contagious, bringing comfort and inspiration to those around you. Reliable lenders make short-term loans easily accessible, but careful assessment is advised. Team mentorship will enhance collaboration today and performance at work. And so a bond with an elder family member will bring joy and warmth, and flight delays, I want to say, may occur, but staying calm will help make the wait more pleasant. Renovation plans may take longer than anticipated, but steady progress will keep things moving forward. Love focus for you says new beginnings in love may come with challenges, taking things slow and allow natural growth. Your lucky number says 2. Your lucky color is orange. On to the next zodiac sign, which is Gemini, born between May 21 to June 21. A well-earned promotion will bring fulfillment to your professional aspirations. Your stamina today makes long tasks feel manageable and even enjoyable. Prioritizing essential financial commitments will help maintain stability today. Spiritual or moral differences within the family may arise, but finding common ground will ease tensions. Upcoming travels are set to bring excitement and memorable experiences, and leasing property can generate reliable income, though saving proactive in management will be the key. In academics, maintaining steady dedication will keep you aligned with your goals, and your love focus says moving on gracefully is a process. Give yourself the time and space to heal. Your lucky number says 6. Your lucky color is cream. Welcome to June 22 to July 22, which is Cancer. Today it says a household decision may require input from all members, ensuring inclusivity, and detox vacation can be refreshing, but preparing for any restrictions will help avoid discomfort. Dedication and balance will fuel success in your fitness journey today. Keep an eye on banking updates to stay informed about account policies. If attending a job interview or review, preparing key points in advance will bring confidence and clarity. And a housewarming may be delayed due to unforeseen construction issues. Double check final details beforehand. Love focus for you, Cancer says emotional depth in relationships requires effort. Nurturing connections will bring clarity and understanding. Your lucky number says 3. Your lucky color is brown. If you're Leo, born between July 23 to August 23, a family story shared today will bring nostalgia and joy. AI-generated travel itineraries can simplify trip planning, offering curated experiences. Avoid processed foods alone may not resolve digestive discomfort, so opting for a more balanced approach is advised. Seeking expert financial advice could unlock new earning opportunities today. Office misunderstandings can be resolved through professional and open discussions. Property decisions require patience. Rushing may not yield the best outcomes. Love focus for you says commitment fears can be eased with honest and open conversations. Your lucky number is 11. Your lucky color is dark gray. On to the next zodiac sign, which is Virgo, born between August 24 to September 23. Celebrating good health will reinforce positive habits, making your body feel stronger. Smart financial choices today will help maximize your savings. Strong public speaking skills will enhance leadership influence at work, and a disagreement with a younger family member may arise. Listening before responding will help bridge the differences. A scenic drive will offer breathtaking views, though minor delays may occur today. Connecting with property developers could unlock new real estate opportunities, even if progress feels slow. Your love focus says reunion plans bring excitement and anticipation. Cherish the moment. Your lucky number says 18. Your lucky color is orange. Welcome to my zodiac sign, which is Libra, born between September 24 to October 23. Breathtaking exercises will promote relaxation and improve overall wellness. Modern financial tools will help streamline transactions and budgeting today. Your efficiency will be at its peak, making it an ideal day for high-impact work. A spontaneous family activity may bring joy, even if plans shift unexpectedly. Last-minute travel bookings could lead to exciting adventures today. Embrace spontaneity, and property transactions today hold promise, whether buying, selling, or renting. Academically, Learning will feel fulfilling and spark enthusiasm for you. And Love Focus says showing emotional empathy will strengthen your bond, fostering deeper understanding and a more meaningful connection with your partner. Your lucky number is 5. Your lucky color is green. Born between October 24 to November 22, then you are Scorpio. A parent's warmth will bring comfort and joy. Packing weather-appropriate clothing will ensure smooth travels. And strengthening muscles will improve endurance and physical well-being today. A rejected vehicle loan may require financial reassessment. Completing an important task at work today will boost your confidence, and renovation delays due to supply chain issues may require flexibility in plans. Academically, staying patient will help manage temporary frustration. The Love Focus says thoughtful compliments will create a loving and warm atmosphere in your relationship. Your lucky number says 1. Your lucky color is magenta. Welcome to the next zodiac sign, which is Sagittarius, born between November 23 to December 21. Relaxation will be beneficial today, though minor muscle tension may require gentle stretching. If tempted to make an impulse purchase, consider if it aligns with your financial goals. Adjusting expectations in a team setting will improve workplace harmony. Addressing a past family issue with patience will bring clarity and resolution today. Travel will bring joy and discovery with delightful surprises at every turn. Saving for a down payment on property should start early, with consistent contributions ensuring success. Academically, new concepts or concepts will unfold effortlessly, bringing enthusiasm. And Love Focus says, let budding relationships develop naturally without added pressure. Your lucky number says 7. Your lucky color is maroon. If you're Capricorn, born between December 22 to January 21, then a job relocation may open doors to exciting opportunities. Managing chronic health concerns proactively will lead to steady improvements today. Secure deposits will allow fixed savings to grow effortlessly. A family task may take longer than expected, but teamwork will make it enjoyable. Travel temptations are strong, but evaluating the right timing is key. Reviewing legal property agreements thoroughly before committing will provide protection today. Every learning experience today will bring a sense of accomplishment and personal growth, making your academic journey more fulfilling. Love Focus says romantic getaways may take time to plan but will create lasting memories. Lucky number says 9. Your color is dark red. Welcome to Aquarius, born between January 22 to February 19. A cash surplus provides the flexibility to enjoy expenses without financial strain. Improving posture will boost confidence and spinal health. Workplace initiatives may require more participation. Offering insights could be beneficial. A relative's unexpected request should be handled with a balanced approach today. Overcrowded tourist spots may look appealing but require mindful navigation. Property under construction may face delays, but progress will eventually lead to completion. Academically, today will be a field day with inspirational and motivational purposes. And Love Focus says a romantic gesture may take you by surprise, but it will be warmly welcomed. The lucky number is 17. Your lucky color is dark gray. On to the last zodiac sign for the day, Pisces, born between February 20 to March 20. Today says dex exercises will improve circulation and prevent stiffness. Keeping organized financial records will simplify tuition planning. A results-driven approach at work will ensure steady career successes for you, and family bonds will provide emotional strength and encouragement. Travel plans promise fun and excitement, leaving lasting memories. Property investments show strong growth potential today, and seizing current opportunities will be beneficial. Academically, breaking down difficult topics into smaller sections will aid understanding. Love Focus for You says emotional depth and understanding will bring you and your partner closer. Your lucky number says 9. Your lucky color is, of course, golden. That was it, Honorin Cheng. That was it, Mojoko. Yeah, for horoscope page. This day being April 16, 2026.
I wanted to finish your word, but it looks like you did not say the same thing this time around. Because you always finish with, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for horoscope page.
Okay.
And moving on to the next birthday page. Then the first birthday we are celebrating today, those are the things you say.
Oh, the things I always say. But like I said, it's April.
Thank you for
It's your birth. It's your birth month, and I'll continue shocking you till your birthday. I know, right? All right. We have a birthday. Yeah, so many birthdays we are celebrating today. And the very first birthday we have is that of my own sister. Yeah, a cousin who turns +1. Aqua Vanessa, using this medium, using this TV, using this station to say happy birthday to you, Aqua Van. I say, may your birthday bring you peace, may it bring you joy, just as you bring to everyone around you. You are a true blessing in our lives, and I'm wishing you a year ahead filled with precious memories, filled with good health and love from those who care, like myself, deeply about you. Joining all our family, joining everyone who know you, your friends, your son, and every other person to say, I love you. Happy birthday. Have a blast, my dear. The next birthday we are celebrating is that of Ebanga Money. Ebanga Money turns +1. See her picture now. You know she's,
Money loaded.
money loaded. Yes, she calls herself Ebanga Money. Her name is Ebanga. Chistatu. It's your birthday, my dear girl. I'm wishing you the very best that has to come with your birthday. Your pictures look so amazing. I say, hope your birthday is just as special as you are. Wishing you all the happiness someone as nice as you deserve. Cheers to another year of friendship and fun. May your day be filled with laughter. May your day be filled with love. May your day be filled with delight and much more. I say happy birthday to you. Wishing you a brimming a day with all quickie delights. As you celebrate your birthday today, good things will favor you. Good things will follow you always. Remember, it's not just another year older, it's another year closer. But then, slowly but surely, we are getting there. Happy birthday to you, my dear Ebanga. Happy birthday to you, Aqua Vanessa. To every other person who is celebrating their birthdays today, I say happy birthday. I have you in mind. We all have you in mind. We're using this medium once again to celebrate not just your birthday, but you as a person. I guess I'm done for birthday page. So on to question of the day.
We're moving on to the question of the day.
I
The
gotcha.
question is modern life, how it impacts today's calm mornings nowadays.
How does modern life impact today's calm mornings? A lot.
Okay.
A lot. Judging from my own environment, some mornings are peaceful because I really don't have nosy and noisy neighbors. But there are just some days when it's that weekend, when it's that Saturday morning, when it's that time I feel like I need to stay in bed to kind of recuperate from the week's stress. You have everybody at home trying to do their laundry, trying to clean their space, and everybody is playing music. Boom, 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 boom. And sometimes you knock on the door and like, you're so loud. Can you turn it down? They're like, I paid my rent. Mind yourself. But some other days, I'll just go report you where it's necessary. I'm like, you're disturbing my peace as well. I'm also a tenant and I deserve some peace where I'm staying. But then I thank God for that. But then when it comes to where I handle my business, that's around the road. Around our quarter now, we have this latest development, I would say, where we now have bikes around town from nowhere. Some of them They'll ride it as if they are mad. I'm sorry to say this,
Yeah.
but they act mad while riding the bikes, you know. From you see a biker carrying nobody, and they'll just be like, vroom, 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 vroom. I'm like, even you who is a pedestrian at that moment, you get
Calm down, let
scared.
Jesus use you.
And you could easily get scared and confused, and you find yourself inside the road instead of you being out of the road. So we have those who are involved, so many bars around. There is this other bar around my house, like it's you go past about 8 houses or 10 houses to my house from that bar, but sometimes he will be playing his music there and I'm listening
In your dream.
from my house,
And
inside my house,
inside your house,
with
it
my
feels like
doors
it's
closed.
really-
You get it. Imagine when you open the door. And one time I went close, just like I was passing on a normal day where that music was super loud. There was nobody in the bar. So I'm like, why are you doing this? Is it not
Why are you
wickedness?
doing this to us?
Imagine your closest neighbor, the person close
Yes.
to you.
Is it really
They
not
cannot
you
sleep.
being, as that bar owner, being wicked? So we have noise from the cars, the bikes, the bars. Some neighbors are so unbearable, but then how do? We cope. If you cannot cope, you move on to the next. And sometimes in you trying to move on to the next, you find yourself living frying pan to fire. But then God day.
Definitely got there, she will say it.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like people should just at least have conscience.
Yes.
You want to, it's okay to listen to your music, it's okay to enjoy yourself.
I will tell you, mature people, persons with mature mind, they have a way of listening to their music. They have the kind of music, the choice of music. A neighbor will play some good music and that neighbor is loud and you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
You get it. But then you have these R&B boys who don't actually know how to wear their trousers, like they are still doing the saggy. How will I have a boy and he's doing his saggy trouser? He doesn't know that your waist is supposed to carry your trouser and not your butt, you know. Washed on guys,
Yes,
you know,
washed
some of them they don't even know how to wear their trousers. Then do you expect them to play good music? They just do their rap music that they cannot even sing. They are just doing, you get it. So they just like it for fun. They like it for the news. I know what I'm saying. I'm talking out of experience. So all of that is what has actually influenced like this my own modern lifestyle. Too much noise, too much chaos. There's so much noise everywhere. So if you be in a taxi, do you know the reason why phones used to come with earpiece? So that you can listen to your own music. I must not listen to what you're saying or your music in the car. You get, it's a public space. It's a public space. You see a lady, for example, inside a taxi chewing gum and is doing the crack, crack, crack. I'm like,
No, I'll tell you to stop. Why not? No, please.
And another person is listening or scrolling through TikTok and it's so loud. Another person is actually playing music. Imagine if all of us are that loud in that car. Yes, if all of us are that loud in that car.
You're watching a movie, then you put all of the volume as if you're watching it alone.
Yes, in your car. And some will even have their headbuds, or they'll have their earpiece on their, like, hung on their neck, and they are not using it. It's for fancy. You get it? So yeah, maybe it's not working. It's for fun. We've seen people wear watches that are not working.
Yes, you have a watch on that is not working.
Maybe.
They ask you what's the time. You say no. Let me check.
Let me check my phone. Another person will be like, but that's your watch. And I say, oh, sorry, I forgot I had a watch on. I'm used to my phone. So.
Whereas it's actually not working. I think we could be responsible enough to reduce at least 2 wrongs don't make a right. You can decide to be the right and just respectfully put your volume down, put your things down. Let's help the world. Let's help Boya. Let's help our neighborhood not to be too
You know, with this, your topic today is really broad.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on the noise aspect of it, but there are just so much that has to do now with modern life that actually influences how everything goes, the calmness of this life. But then my focus today has been on the noisy aspect of modern life. Yeah. So.
All right now we are going to move on to the next slot of the program, which is news. We're getting on to the newsroom and having information, because information is key. If you're not informed, definitely you're deformed. And when you're deformed, you will not know what's happening around you.
Exactly.
So let's get on to the newsroom and find out what has been happening so far in Cameroon, in Africa, and in the world at large.
In the heart of our towns, life never slows down. Bus stations, markets, schools and churches, places where thousands gather daily, but amid the noise and movement, one basic need remains unmet: access to public toilets. For many, finding a clean, safe toilet is a daunting task. Parents struggle, children wait uncomfortably, and the elderly endure in silence. The absence of facilities turned simple errands into stressful ordeals. At the markets, vendors spend long hours serving customers. Yet, when nature calls, they face a dilemma: walk long distances, pay for private facilities, or endure the discomfort. It's a silent crisis hidden in plain sight. In some schools, the lack of adequate toilets forces students to miss classes or risk unsafe alternatives. Hygiene suffers, dignity is compromised, and learning is disrupted. Even in places of worship, where communities gather for hope and renewal, the faithful often live with a pressing need unanswered. Public toilets are not a luxury, they are a necessity for health, for dignity, for community life. Without them, sanitation risks rise, diseases spread, and the most vulnerable suffer most. The solution is not complex. Authorities can act. With planning, investment, and commitment, public toilets can be built and maintained in these crowded places. It is a matter of priority, of valuing the people who keep our towns alive. This is a call to action to leaders, planners, and decision makers. Do the needful, build the toilets, restore dignity, protect health, because every citizen deserves a safe space to answer nature's call. The day began with energy and determination. Alumni laced up their sneakers for a 5-kilometer sports walk from Mile 1 to the meeting venue, a symbolic reminder of the importance of regular exercise. Once assembled, the program shifted gears to health talks, highlighting the value of balanced diets, adequate rest and physical activity in maintaining a healthy lifestyle. But it was not just about health talks. Business discussions took center stage, with members brainstorming ideas for a common project to strengthen the alumni association. Networking was emphasized as a powerful tool for job creation and employment opportunities.
How we can give back to our alma mater and also to be able to come out with a project that will be able to help us have some kind of financial stability. So today was very exciting. Almost everybody said something, and we had health talks, importance of health. We also had business ideas.
The meeting also addressed the role of members in the diaspora, stressing how they can remain instrumental and supportive from afar. To keep the bond alive, alumni agreed to hold routine meetings every 2 months, rotating hosts to strengthen ties and ensure prompt support in times of need.
The project at hand, we want to legalize our constitution, which is very, very important. It's something that will be binding, that will be able to give us a level of authority to be able to operate. And we want to also come out with projects that will be able to help empower the association. And then we see how we can.
From health to business and from camaraderie to community service, the alumni of Government Bilingual High School Limbe are proving that their annual reunion is more than just nostalgia. It's a commitment to building stronger lives and giving back.
Catholic faithful of the ecclesiastical province of Bamenda, Christians and non-Christians alike, are eagerly awaiting the arrival of the Sovereign Pontiff to Bamenda tomorrow, Thursday 16, 2026. At the St. Joseph Metropolitan Cathedral, Big Mankan, last-minute preparations are ongoing as Reverend Sisters could be spotted busy cleaning and decorating the church house with the Vatican colors, while technicians and journalists are busy cutting the T's and dotting the I's in order to provide live broadcasts to those who will be watching from their homes. The Swiss guards who are responsible for the Pope's security are already in Bamenda, chief town of the Northwest region. They will be working in close collaboration with the forces of law and order and the Cameroon Defense Force to provide security for the Supreme Pontiff and his entourage throughout the stay in Bamenda. Business too is at its peak for those selling fabric, gadgets and paraphernalia concerning the Pope's visit. The Papal is expected to land in Bamenda tomorrow at the Bafut Airport at exactly 11 a.m. Upon his arrival, he will move straight to the St. Joseph Metropolitan Cathedral, Big Mankan, where he will grant audience to bishops and church leaders, as well as clergymen and civil society figures who will be present. After the audience, Pope Leo XIV will return to the Bafut Airport, where he will celebrate the Pontifical High Mass at the open air of the airport before returning to Yaoundé same tomorrow. The joy and enthusiasm is palpable as the Christians are anxious to welcome Pope Leo XIV, who is currently making his first tour to Africa since his ascension to the pontificate on May 8, 2025, with Algeria, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea and Angola making his first countries to visit in Africa. It was at the Betwa 1 Municipal Conference Room where the Technical Committee for Project Monitoring converged to assess the just past 2025 fiscal year. After the chanting of the national anthem, the mayor of the Betwa 1 Council, Bembel Olivier Comwell, delivered a welcoming address to all municipal councillors present. In accordance with the regulations governing the operations of decentralized local authorities, the first session of the Municipal Technical Committee for monitoring the fiscal and financial implementation of public investment projects and programs for the 2026 fiscal year was convened. In his address, Mayor Bembe reviewed that in 2025, over 14 public investment budget projects were approved, representing a total of 320 million francs CFA. In addition to other projects from FIECOM, these brought the total to 16 projects, and the Bretwa municipality achieved a 100% budget execution rate. Compared to last year, a total of 22 projects and programs are planned for 2026 with a budget of 1,429,229,028 francs CFA, including 11 budget-funded projects. Mayor Bembe Olivier highlighted the difficulties in certain invoices due to late payment for services, which negatively impacts the start of the following year's project. Following this, the financial controller specializing in the urban community and the municipalities indicated that these issues with invoice payment to companies stem from treasury concerns and will be looked into. At the end of the session, contractors present promised to complete pending projects so as to enhance development in the city of Betwa.
Cameroon prepares for a historic moment. Pope Leo XIV arrives today, April 15, 2026, for a 4-day visit. Many see him as a messenger of peace for Anglophone crisis, a conflict that has displaced over 679,000 people and kept over 800 children out of school since 2016. But he is not the first to come with that hope. In November 2019, a joint delegation from the African Union, Commonwealth, and Francophonie met President Biya, urging broad-based dialogue. In January 2018, Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland called for peace and unity in Southwest. In January 2021, Cardinal Petro Parolin came with Pope Francis's message, I quote, "The Pope is well aware of the difficulties. He implores the Lord's consolation for you." He celebrated masses in Bamenda at the heart of the crisis. Even our own men of God have worked for peace. In October 2020, Jesuit priest Ludovic Lado trekked from Douala to Yaoundé, saying, I quote, "Our indifference has become a collective sin." Reverend Kilian Donwi Shamikara, kidnapped 3 times in Northwest, says, I quote, "Cameroon is a nation indeed for healing." Switzerland tried to mediate in 2019. The US Congress sent a fact-finding mission. The UN, EU, and World Council of Churches have all spoken out, yet the guns have not fallen silent. So why do expectations remain high for Pope Leo XIV? Archbishop Andrew Keya of Bamenda puts it this way: the Pope comes as ambassador of reconciliation. Archbishop Samuel Cleda of Douala calls him a messenger of peace. The people's schedule shows his intent. He goes to Bamenda on April 16 for a meeting for peace at St. Joseph's Cathedral. He will celebrate Mass at Bamenda International Airport in the very region torn by war. A 4-day visit cannot decree peace. What it can do is reignite moral pursuit, moral pressure. The difference between the Pope and past visitors is his spiritual authority, but miracles need human hands. And that is the message from church leaders tonight. God can intervene through the Pope, but Cameroonians must first play their role. That means governments and separatists returning to genuine dialogue. It means communities rejecting hate speech, each citizen refusing indifference. As Father Lado says, our indifference has become a collective sin. The people's presence is a reminder, not a replacement, for the work of peace. Pope Leo XIV celebrates Mass at Yaoundé Airport on Saturday before departing. His is the first papal visit since Benedict XVI in 2009. Whether this visit marks a turning point, it will depend not only on Rome, but on Bamenda, Boya, and Yaoundé. I rest my case. This new law officially introduces the position of Vice President of the Republic for the first time since 1972. The Vice President will be appointed directly by the President, acting as the immediate successor in the event of a vacancy due to death, resignation, or permanent incapacity. The promulgation comes just 10 days after the members of Congress voted in favor of the bill, giving the overwhelming majority of the CPDM party in both houses of parliament, that is, the National Assembly and the Senate. This law marks a new era in succession planning, altering the role previously held by the Senate President. While supporters within the CPDM majority parliament hail this as a modernization of state institutions, opposition parties have criticized the appointment-based system, raising concerns about the concentration of power. With this law now in force, all eyes are on the Unity Palace as Cameroonians await the naming of the very first vice president, which could happen in the days ahead alongside the long-awaited cabinet shake-up. What of note is that for the procedure to be completed, it must be registered, published according to the procedure of urgency, and inserted in the official gazette in English and French. For completing this procedure, President Paul Biya has just exercised one of his constitutional rights of promulgating the bill to law within 15 days. It was approved on April 4th, 2026 and promulgated on April 14th, 2026, thereby making President Paul Biya a respecter of law and state institutions.
Social worker, education enthusiast, and the youth parliamentarian for the Kumebalu Way and the Kundo Titi, Sam Super in the Dian division, is leaving no stone unturned when it comes to environmental issues like access to portable clean water.
Water is not something that should be neglected. Don't have clean water is going to affect the health of the citizens, it's going to affect their workforce, it's going to affect their family size.
Having empowered close to 5,000 youths, the story remains the same. Sam Sopa wants to see more youths embrace their originality by getting educated.
I started Champion Preparatory Center in 2018, and when I realized that it's touching lives through preparatory classes, because we prepare students to sit in for competitive entrance examination like ENAM, ENS, and SET.
Education remains the key, but the empowerment is the overall, so he engages youths in skills acquisition schemes.
I also do capacity building programs where I train the young ladies and men on practical handcraft like hairdressing, tailoring, and all those things.
Blending social life, community work, family responsibility, and his political career is a daunting task, he affirms.
One way that I've used to cope with work, life, school, and everything around me is to see how I can put myself under check. Because if you come to this, my brain, there are so many things in it.
Access to clean and the potable water remains a challenge in Cameroon and the world over. Reason why, through Clean Water and the Sanitation Africa Quad-South, Sam Super is rallying the youthful population of Boya and Dian for cleanup campaigns.
And again, when it comes to my organization, organizing cleanup campaign is something that a session can cost not less than 700,000, because you start by mobilizing youths, you go by printing banners, you buy them food, buy them snacks. Some of them, they don't have transport, you pay their transport, and they are coming to do it for free. You print them certificates, print t-shirts.
The youth, he says, must be resilient and smart.
I want to be sincere with young people. Most of the things that I do today, it's not because I just got up from my bed and start doing them. I started them out of the place of frustration. I remember when I just got up at home, I saw behind our house dirty. I start cleaning it. I found myself in a street. From that street, I start cleaning that street, and I went to Carrefour. I never knew anything about my organization. From there, young people start joining me, and that is how I created my organization, and today it has gone viral.
Through his parcours at Champions Preparatory Center, there is no doubt that Sam Super is a positive force to reckon with.
April 15 is being observed worldwide as International Wellness Day, a day dedicated to promoting holistic health and well-being with emphasis on mental, physical, and emotional balance. The observance, recently recognized by the United Nations, highlights the importance of adopting accessible, affordable, and sustainable lifestyle practices. It encourages mindful living, preventing health care and self-care as a key pillar of wellness. Experts note that wellness goes beyond the absence of illness, urging individuals to take a proactive approach to their health. At the global level, the day underscores the role of wellness in advancing the United Nations, particularly in promoting good health, reducing poverty, and supporting economic growth. The United Nations also recognizes the value of traditional knowledge and indigenous practices in strengthening health systems, combining them with modern approaches to promote inclusive and holistic well-being. With celebrations around the world featuring activities such as yoga, meditation, physical exercises, mindful eating, and community-based wellness programs aimed at encouraging a healthier lifestyle. The United Nations General Assembly proclaimed April 15 as International Wellness Day to serve as a platform for awareness, education, and cultural exchange, while reinforcing the importance of global health initiatives like the International Day of Happiness and International Day of Yoga. As the world marks International Wellness Day, the message remains clear. Prioritizing wellness is essential not only for individual health but also for building stronger, healthier, and more resilient communities worldwide.
The white Alitalia aircraft carrying the Holy Father landed this afternoon under a bright Yaoundé sky at the Simalen International Airport. As the door opened, government officials, bishops, clergymen, and thousands of faithful lined the tarmac, chanting songs to welcome Pope Leo XIV as he steps feet on Cameroon soil.
Okay. Présentez.
Votre Sainteté le pape Léon XIV, son Excellence Monsieur le Président de la République du Cameroun, Madame Chantal Biya, son épouse, et l'ensemble du peuple camerounais vous souhaitent une chaleureuse bienvenue et un agréable séjour au Cameroun. Your Holiness Pope Leo XIV, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Cameroon, Mrs. Chantal Biya, his wife, and the people of Cameroon wish you a warm welcome and a pleasant stay in Cameroon.
He was received by the President of the Republic, Paul Biya, the President of the National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon, Archbishop Andrew Nkea, and the Apostolic Nuncio, as well as other dignitaries, after which he was presented a bouquet of flowers as a hearty welcome. Security is tight, but festive. The 30-kilometer road from Simalen to the Apostolic Nunciature in Yaoundé was lined with school children, church groups, and traditional dance troops. The Pope travels in his Pope mobile van brought to Cameroon specifically for this visit. His agenda is packed. The Papal's visit will entail a courtesy visit to the President of the Republic at the Unity Palace. Thereafter, followed by a meeting with the authorities, civil society, and the diplomatic corps at the Congress Center in Yaoundé. The Pope will equally visit the Ngol Zamba orphanage, as well as hold a private meeting with the bishops of Cameroon at the headquarters of the Episcopal Conference. For many who answered present to welcome Pope Leo XIV, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event, as churches across the country have gladly received the pontiff and hope his visit comes with peace.
The younger categories, and a foot of Limbe stamped the authority, clinching both the under-12 and the under-14 titles after dramatic penalty shootout, showcasing discipline and resilience. However, the highlight of the tournament came in the under-16 category, where Elite Football Club of Bamenda delivered a commanding performance to defeat Anafoot of Limbe. The high-intensity encounter saw Elite Football Academy take control early, breaking the deadlock and maintaining pressure throughout the game. Despite Anafoot's effort to respond, struggled to penetrate a well-organized defense and failed to find the back of the net.
I'm so much joy. What cannot express. We came for the tournament, started our first game here at the Centenary. We lost. We had to go back to the drawing board, but we are thankful that at the end of the day, we are champions of the under-16 category. Thanks to the organizers of the Project One Shoe tournament. It's a very great initiative for young talents because the exposure is there. There is a good quality of football, and being a participant for the first time, it's an avenue which definitely will carry back the news to the Northwest.
At the end of the day, we had 3 finals and we won 2, so I'm not disappointed. During the first section of the game, our players don't believe in themselves. In the second half of the game, that's when they could do more better, and the press until the Bamada team decided to go backward.
Reacting to the tournament, the Vice President of Project One Shoes praised the level of competition, noting that the event continues to grow stronger with each edition.
The football keeps improving, and that's what we want to see. Year after year, we'll be seeing better quality as teams learn along the way. We have learned too, so next year we're definitely going to be better. So next year we will see better quality of players throughout the tournament. We need the feeling that what we're doing is right. So we'll continue to move up from here, and you never know what we'll have, what we'll get in 2-3 years from now.
On his part, the organizer expressed confidence in the future of the tournament, revealing that plans are underway to expand the competition in subsequent editions.
24 teams to 36 teams. So it makes a very, very big difference, and it's so challenging moving from 24 to 36. And even though our host academy, that's Emma Soccer Academy, didn't qualify for the final or didn't win any trophy, but I think fair play is something that it has to be respected in this tournament, and we think we've respected the fair play. You can see for yourself the teams that won the competition. They are teams coming from different parts of the country, especially the team coming from Bamenda to win in the under 16 category. I think it's a very, very good achievement, and I believe future sponsors also will be willing to see how Cameroon is diversified, how kids can be able to express themselves coming from different parts of the countries and from the hinterlands also, to prove that football can not only be played in the cities but also from far and wide.
With rising talent on display and growing organizational ambition, the tournament is fast establishing itself as a key platform for youth football development, promising even greater impact in the years ahead.
Two state officials in Haiti have been arrested after a stampede in the town of Milot that killed at least 30 people. Haiti is in mourning after a stampede at a mountaintop fortress over the weekend that left at least 30 people dead and dozens more injured. Ministers of Defense, Culture, Tourism and Interior joined a government delegation to the UNESCO-listed citadel where an investigation is underway. The Ministry of Culture and Communication said in a statement that it fired a director with Haiti's Institute for the Preservation of National Heritage, accusing him of serious negligence. Also dismissed was a director with the ministry, which officials accused of bias passivity. 9 people have been arrested, including 5 police officers. 2 others were identified as employees of Haiti's Institute for the Preservation of National Heritage, which oversees La Citadel. Enozi Firin, a prosecutor in the city of Cape Haitian, told reporters that authorities are investigating what caused the stampede. The stampede took place on Saturday at an event organized by a local DJ and promoted on social media. Local authorities said overcrowding and a lack of crowd management triggered a stampede. Eyewitnesses reports say police used tear gas on the crowd after a fight broke out, causing people to panic. Haiti's Prime Minister expressed deep sadness and declared 3 days of national mourning. Tensions are rising in Algeria after reports of a suspected double suicide attack shook the city of Blida, just southwest of the capital Algiers. According to a source close to the case, 2 individuals detonated explosives Monday afternoon, killing themselves in what's been described as incidents of a terrorist nature. Video footage verified by AFP shows 2 severely mutilated bodies lying in the street as bystanders gathered and attempted to cover them amid light rain. The timing is striking. The reported blast came just hours after Pope Leo XIV arrived in Algiers, marking a historic first visit by a sitting pope to the country. Authorities had already put tight security measures in place, though no direct link has been established between the visit and the incidents. Confusion still surrounds what exactly happened. Algerian officials have not confirmed the attack, and even the African Union walked back on earlier condemnation, saying the information could not be verified. While Algeria continues to battle remnants of armed Islamic groups from its civil war era, attacks of this kind have become increasingly rare in recent years.
The ongoing qualifiers for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup have been thrown into uncertainty following multiple complaints filed by participating nations over suspected overage players. Sources close to the competition indicate that concerns have been raised about the eligibility of certain players, with teams questioning whether age regulations are being respected. The accusations have quickly spread across the continent, igniting debate among fans, analysts and football stakeholders. Age falsification has long been a sensitive issue in African youth football, but the current wave of allegations appears to have intensified scrutiny like never before. Observers warn that failure to address the situation decisively could damage the credibility of the qualifiers and the broader image of youth competition in Africa. Attentions have now shifted to the Confederation of African Football, which is expected to examine the complaints and determine appropriate measures. However, CAF has yet to release an official statement, leaving teams and supporters anxiously awaiting clarity. With qualification spots for the global tournament at stake, the controversy has added a new layer of tension to the already competitive fixtures. Many stakeholders are now calling for stricter enforcement mechanisms, including advanced medical testing and documentation verification to ensure fairness and transparency. As the qualifiers continue, the spotlight remains firmly on CAF and its next move in addressing a crisis that could shape the future of youth football governance on the continent.
Of course, when you hear that jingle, you know Natalie Juma is already on set. Time for us to talk beauty and health on the Morning Beat show, only on Royal TV. Good morning to you, Natalie.
Good morning to you, Olorinchen. Good morning to you, Bina.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to viewers of Royal TV. We are here today on another edition of Morning Beat, where we get to serve you with information as well as entertainment. Yes, we are to the slot beauty and health, where we get to talk to you about products or fruits or vegetables or foods that are nutritious to your body and equally health beneficial at the same time, and equally beauty enhancers at the same time. Today we get to talk about the guava, the fruit guava. I've been talking about various fruits. We consume them every day. We go to fruit stalls to grab them, but we don't know their health benefits and equally their beauty benefits to our system. Today we talk about guava, which is a very special fruit, often called a superfruit, and that offers extensive beauty and health benefits. We will look at the health benefits of guava, where they help as a system booster, the immune system booster. That is, with massive amounts of vitamin C that they contain, guava strengthens the immune system to fight against infections, colds and flu. If you're suffering from that catarrh and cough, get guava on a weekend. We know we are in the season where we've been suffering from it. Most of us here in the studio, and even most viewers watching us out there, have been complaining of guava. I'm complaining of cold. We tell you today on Morning Beats to grab and serve us some guava, and why not for your health good. We equally say they help as digestive aids. Guava are very essential for they help to aid digestion. Yes, you should try to consume guava more because they are high in dietary fiber, the content which helps prevent constipation, while the antimicrobial properties of guava leaves can reduce intensity and duration of diarrhea. They equally help for blood sugar management. Yes, guava has a low glycemic index and high fiber, making it suitable for diabetics and equally helps for blood sugar management. You can consume it as guava leaf tea or any you choose. It helps to lower the blood sugar. They equally help for heart health. That is, the potassium and fiber rich in guava helps to regulate blood pressure and reduce bad cholesterol. That is giving you a boosting good health. And equally, they help for weight management. Being low in calories and high in fiber, guava is a filling snack that assists in weight management. They equally help for menstrual cramp relief for the ladies. So, evidence has proven that taking guava leaf extract can reduce the intensity of painful cramp or menstrual cramps for women. So you should try to consume guava leaf often when it's going through your monthly flow. You should equally use it for your oral health. Yes, chewing fresh guava leaves or using them as a mouthwash can help relieve toothaches and treat inflamed gums. For health or beauty, they help for skin and health aging. Skin aging, the guava is exceptionally rich in vitamin C. That is 4 times richer than other fruits, which is a good agent that helps to produce collagen, maintain skin elasticity, and protects against free radical damage that causes wrinkles and premature aging. They are acne treaters, that is a help for acne treatment. Guava leaf extract has antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties that fight against acne, reduces redness, swelling, and oiliness on the skin. They equally help for skin brightening and toning. Regular use can reduce dark spots and enhance skin radiance. Hair care, equally guava leaf tea extract or guava extract or guava pulp helps for the head care and scalp, which can reduce hair falling, combat dandruff, and equally improves or promotes hair growth due to its high level of vitamin B components and other nourishment hair follicles that are contained in the fruit guava. That is all we had for beauty and health on Orange Cheng and Lima Fruit, where we have been talking about the health properties of guava and equally the beauty properties. Our viewers who have been watching us today on Morning Beats.
Yes, time for us to talk about the question of the day, and it says modern life, how it impacts today's calm mornings.
Okay. Morning life.
Does modern life in any way impact the way today's mornings look like?
Okay, morning, it has a lot. To me, I feel the noise from neighbors and all the lights equally affects a lot in the morning, which is really affects someone who has to wake up on a calm morning, and it affects a lot.
Okay. She says it affects a lot. Thank you for sharing your opinion with us. We're also asking those who are viewing us from the house to look at the numbers at the bottom of your screen, 670743034, and you send us a text message. We will do well to read it out here for you. Let's take a break. When we come back, the program will continue with yet another slot.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning ding. Na new day we don't land. Na new day we don't land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go. Today is calling, my heart says go.
Brand new day, brand new dream, clear our mind, sharper vision, I breathe in faith, I walk in light. This morning feels so right.
Forget the stress of yesterday, no rewind, we move forward. New focus, new opportunity, open your eyes, see possibilities.
A brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with morning dew. Brand new day,
no fear,
no delay.
Yesterday done past,
make we move today. One day.
We are back and the program continues. It's Morning Beach you're watching on your Royal Television. We say we have the new vision of Africa. Time for us to go to the newspaper review desk. Fridalina, good morning to you.
Hi, Onorinche, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm also fine, though I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But I'm good, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
Good morning, Mama Lee.
You're here.
I felt like I was still visible. Good morning.
I was still to come to you to tell you that I'm fine. Good morning. I had a good night. We thank God for a new day.
Okay.
So should I just go straight?
Go straight to the
Right on, right on.
All right, dear viewers, good morning. You're welcome to Morning Beat on Boya Television, where we beam live from Boya. It is another day to give you what the papers are saying. We have newspaper review now. Let's start with the Pilot newspaper. It is the first paper we are reviewing today on the slot. Newspaper review on Morning Beat. Poblio the 14th, Bamenda, here I come with peace. Poblio the 14th, Bamenda, here I come with peace. Farming Dongo bans PhD programs in private universities. Government tried to kill me, then burned my poultry farm. Bamenda City Deputy Mayor, he says, government tried to kill me, then burned my poultry farm. Bamenda City Mayor or Deputy Mayor is talking. So re-elected Nga Christian from promises an inclusive Senpa. Re-elected Nga Christian promises an inclusive Senpa. And we have whom elite takes development advocacy to Yaoundé. That is for the Pilot newspaper. Let's go over to the Guardian Post. The Guardian Post is one of Cameroon's daily newspaper productions here. And the main headline story on the Guardian Post, it says, at Unity Palace meeting, Pope lectures Biya regime on rescuing country from woes. At Unity Palace meeting, Pope lectures Biya regime on rescuing country from wars. And as Pope visits, on the ear of the paper, it says, as Pope visits Bamenda today, separatists declare 3-day ceasefire. As Pope visits Bamenda today, separatists declare 3-day ceasefire. Papal visit, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Papal visit, robbing Peter to pay Paul. That is for the Guardian Post. Let's go over to municipal updates. That is the next paper today. And on municipal updates, main headline, at Unity Palace ceremony, Pope Leo, Biya agree on peace, justice path. At Unity Palace ceremony, Pope Leo, Biya agree on peace, justice path. And on the ear of the paper, it says, at second annual confab in Douala, internal auditors discussing to boost performance. Still in the pages of municipal updates, we have Bamenda PPROD offers 25 tricycles to improve waste management and safe anesthesia care. Cameroonian nurse anesthesiologist in America empower home-based peers. And electricity minister dismantles illegal prepaid metals network in Douala. Let's go over to the Insider. The Insider is another paper I want us to review this morning. Main headline says, the Pope in our midst. The Pope in our midst. That's for Cameroon Insider. And law to introduce vice presidency in force. Government strategizes to boost medical emergency system. And Bamenda in anxious wait for Holy Father today. That is Cameroon Insider for you. And we have African Newsweek. Let's go over to African Newsweek. African Newsweek has papal visit to Cameroon, health system on full alert. Papal visit to Cameroon, health system on full alert. Public health crackdown in southwest Cameroon. Youth leader backs on toxic drinks. Youth leader backs ban on toxic drinks. These and more, you can find them in Africa Newsweek today. I would say those are the papers. Yes. Lima Truth and Honorin Chen.
Yes, we move now to the question of the day, which says, modern life, how it impacts today's calm mornings nowadays. How does modern life get to impact the very quiet, peaceable, and calm mornings that we use or we are living nowadays?
It does. It does. It has a lot of branches. This should be the root of what we can talk about. And it's like Manuel Bon Plenty Picking, then it has a lot of branches. Somebody may see it in the form of music, another person may see it in the form of food, another person. I don't know when you were small, if you experienced the fact that before going to school, you had to eat in the morning. But in modern life now, they say, no, drink warm water, and you eat by midday. All of that is about food. Some people see it in the like of music. In the morning, this calm is difficult to have because this one young boy, this new neighbor, has one big woofer. He has to play that big song early in the morning. Maybe you are still sleeping. You're back from your retreat at 1, 2 a.m. You want to rest. That's that young boy at 5:30 playing music. He will tell you that it's modern life. But in our days, or sorry, the days of our parents, they didn't have all of those facilities.
Okay.
So I was saying that the question itself is the mother, but if you want to look deep, it has a lot of babies.
Okay.
If you want to write about it, you have a lot of bending corners.
I hope next time we'll get to talk about the babies within or around the question. Let's take another break. When we come back, time for us to have the PG News on Morning Beats.
One by one heartbeat. Wake up your world with morning beats. Mountains high, where dreams they climb rich sky. Limbesi they whisper peace, as the waves say hope never cease. Down to Tico, Muyuka flow, Mundemba sunshine make your spirit glow. Kumba, Ekondo, Titi strong, Manfe, Ekona sing this song.
Do I waking city on fire, unde shining, lifting in my above for some crew, banding the stand, Gandere dancing across the line. Marua glow with morning grace, creepy beach my with ocean pace.
Today we get, make we use them well. No time for regrets, no time for stress, so well. C'est un nouveau jour, une nouvelle chance. Avance avec foi, avance avec confiance.
The one man standing is already here. The one man squad is here to why not take us towards the end of the program. It's Morning Beat. You're watching. Good morning, Balwa Odogu, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mama Mojok.
Mama Mojok.
Mojoko,
you tell us what you've given him.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mojokes, good morning. Good morning to you.
Wait, good morning.
Just go enter PG News. Okay. Don't go like my trouble.
People should leave that love after the program.
Good morning for we people's website. Good morning for all man we did that so the Vimba Royal Tele for the sharp. As we say we get sumo mata for game for one we sabi say wait Pope he don't that so enter inside Cameroon we say he drop yesterday we say go the that so give on a better to lead them for some time how sep Pope he enter and wait sep he pass wait he not pass plus how thing them he did that so go up for that side inside Abakwa we say he did it and then again Royal Tele maybe that's so follow sep this matter we pass for inside Balangi for some day the way don't pass for back for go see the other place where they be that so Zuriam where they be that so Kwaram where they go bury for that side inside West Region we say we be tuned the for that's so bring them forward now what did it happen inside my 17 for Boyaye where we see say the park where if a big step like a corridor for inside Kali Church we will see say other store them then be building them for road where we cry say park is small we go to bring that totally for one today for some time and sepe we go take una to waka to inside Nyamande where we get Powo Toli where the motor man where don't also sleep straight like a ruler what it happen we go to bring them for one for some time so we country peoples and sep tomorrow for inside Boyam where you make and sep for this side for Mameri where road it don't also the crack sep level kuka I go say le palege or kupang biscuit we go to bring them for one for show one as a how or na say peoples where they be walk this road fine or they not be put them for place where they may get for 2 you see water it don't leave gutter it work on top road who sabi the way they do if you do want sabi you go also wait for some time or we say we go bring them for one and other plenty to lead them where them they inside back say time in a plenty but for sabi say for some time we go get all the time for that so give one for yan one wait to set it pass for upside day with two Ma Mojoko plus Ma Ono now wait that we say we gather up we can give people them for some time for today.
So they ask you the question, say, for before time our papa they be there. Yeah. We be woke up for morning time, think they be quiet. Okay. Please be judging them. But now, so how do our modern life they affect the morning time for the time?
first thing where we get for Sabi, number one thing where they make a morning time in the hot plenty. And you know, you see, I'm saying social media, you don't enter inside the matter. Where before anything now, na telephone. No man not there for where the book up for bed, you never said take na for telephone. And telephone fee make your day fine, and telephone fee worry the day. You dey hear?
We get you plenty.
Yes. So me I dey say I'm say wait. Repeat them be there that time I say technology it not be there that way it dey like now. Technology now don't climb for way if he spoil am and if he fix am.
Okay, thank you. Tomorrow, Baba, you're going to see for yeah. We'll take another breakdown with the NM sports.
If yesterday fail you, don't worry at all. This morning I am on my stand up.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New dreams alive in the morning sun. New focus, new ways, new opportunities. Start your day with more delay. Brand new day, no family late.
Yesterday,
don't pass, make we move today. One nation, one vibe, one heartbeat.
Wake up your world with morning beats. 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 Morning beats.
It's a brand new day, we rise again. New focus, new ways, new opportunity.
From mountain to sea, one melody. Cameroon, they waking up.
Turn it up, feel the heat. Good morning.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is Morning Beats on Royal TV, the new vision of Africa. Right now, we want to get on to sport. There's no time. And Sonita Nguni is here to tell us sport. Yesterday, she encouraged us to watch the match 8 p.m. Maybe that's one of the things. Maybe she has to tell us, how did the match go?
Let me speak
Died for big compound.
No, died for big compound. You know the way she talked about that match yesterday. 8 p.m. 8 p.m.
Life is 10 by 10.
Now turn by turn.
Unfortunately for us, Bayern Munich unleashed themselves on us. I mean, nobody could see that coming. Extra time? I mean, let's not talk about it.
We don't want her to cry.
The bottom line is that Real Madrid and Barcelona are out of the UEFA Champions League. I think that is the most important thing we should know. And equally, we are going to be getting to that particular story of the game that transpired yesterday. Once more, good morning to you and welcome to our Morning Beat. You're watching the Sports Corner. And yes, we are going to start today's edition with the Northwest Regional League. Let's go straight away to look at the fixtures for today in terms of match day 6 of the Northwest Regional League. Which are the teams that are going to be clashing today to be able to maintain grab points as the first phase of the competition is gradually drawing to an end. And equally from there we are going to be looking at the Southwest Regional League, the games for today, the teams that are struggling to still grab points, or why not make sure that they start on a possible position before the first phase comes to an end. And yes, on to the Northwest region. Today, we are going to be having the likes of Donga United that is going to welcome My Soccer. And that game is going to be played at DS Ningbong at 10 a.m. Meanwhile, the Ikulu Mountain will clash against Simsa at exactly 12 p.m. Manko United will welcome Smart FA at 2 p.m. while Young Sports Academy against Atiku Football Academy. Kumbu Strikers against Vision Sport, while Grace of Hope will clash against Itamba, and in Queen FC will welcome Grassfield United. And these are the fixtures of the Northwest Regional League match day 6 for this particular side. And from the Northwest, let's talk about the Southwest Regional League fixtures for today. Mind you, games are going to be played today in Limbe and in the Boya, where in Boya we are going to be playing games at the UB Field, normally called Wembley, while in Limbe, the Middle Farm Stadium. Let's go straight away to look at the fixtures for today, where Thursday, 16th of April 2026, Al Jazeera will welcome Dream Soccer at exactly 2 p.m. Meanwhile, Talented will clash against Boya United. And over to Limbe, Destiny Restoration against Summer Sports at 2 p.m. Meanwhile, Option Sports will welcome Manu FC. Meanwhile, on Sunday, we are going to have Kamjo and Bestas. These are the fixtures for match day 5 and equally delay games of match day 4. But let's talk about the result of yesterday's game. Mind you, we have the likes of LS Sport that drew against Mount Cameroon on a 1-1 tie. And that particular draw against Kamjo put LS Sport to a total of about 7 to 8 points. Mind you, this is their first draw of the season. We are talking about the results of yesterday's game for the Southwest Regional League, where we have Fako United that unleashed themselves, defeating Bison Stars 7 goals to 1 at the Moliko Omespor Stadium. And mind you that this particular victory takes Fako United and Doku Boys to 5-on-5 in terms of the first phase of the Southwest Regional League. I want to say congratulations to Len Eme and his boys for why not making sure that it is a 5-on-5 on the board. And equally away from the result, and let's talk about the UEFA Champions League. And yes, we were talking about Real Madrid hoping to get into the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League. Unfortunately for them, Bayern Munich staged a strong battle to be able to grab a ticket. Mind you, this is the first time Bayern Munich is defeating Real Madrid at this level. Unfortunately for Real, Kamavinga picking up that red card just had to spoil the entire game. But now let's look at the last 4 teams that are going to be battling each other to pick up a ticket for the last round of the competition. And we are talking about Paris Saint-Germain is going to be locking horns with Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid against Arsenal. Between Atletico Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal, who is going to, why not, get to the semi-finals? But I tell you that the title holders of this particular competition are still in the tournament, and that is the Blues. Paris Saint-Germain will not be able to maintain the title after this phase. Fingers crossed, as we have Dembele equally who scored to give Paris Saint-Germain a lead to their semi-finals ticket. And it's with a reminder of the 4 pairings of this particular semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League that I get to tell these beautiful ladies that Real Madrid will only have to work for next football season.
Of course, they have to work. Real Madrid fans, tie your hat, drink water.
That's all they were leading.
Yeah. That's the
That's all they were leading.
That's the right song.
I'm happy that at least Real is out, Barcelona is out.
So console yourself.
Console yourself.
Please
Let's get to the question
of
of the day. Modern life, how it impacts today's morning, today's calm morning. Modern life, how has it impacted these calm mornings we have nowadays?
Is it really calm? That's the question. But I think that
They used to be calm.
yeah, it used to be calm. But I want to say that with developments that are happening here and there, it's not really that calm. But I think that if you have certain things that you know that you are fully put to be able to accomplish, even if the modern day has to invert himself, the money will always look good. So I think that one way or the other, it has both affected it negatively and positively.
Yes, on va dire au revoir. Bye bye, Sonita. À demain. Bye bye, chers téléspectateurs. Nous sommes venus à la fin de ce programme. C'était Morning Beat. On était sur Royal Television. J'étais Honorine. Et on vous dit à plus. Mais on sera là demain, si Dieu le veut, pour vous apporter une nouvelle épisode de Morning Beat. On va clôturer la semaine demain. Bye bye de mon côté.
Of course, tomorrow you're going to have a whole lot, same program, from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., different slots. And you want to enjoy every part of Morning Beat. Thank you so much, Sonita. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. You're going to see her beautiful face. I guess tomorrow after the next match, we will not have her cry. She'll smile. We'll not sing now. So the welly day. All right, tomorrow I'm meeting 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. just on Royal TV, because you are royalty. Just on the new vision of Africa. There is a reason why we call it the new vision of Africa. I'm one of the hosts for the morning, Lima Mojoko. See you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Royal TV, morning ding ding. Now you day way done land. Now you day way done land. Sunrise touching my window pane. Fresh new hope falling like rain. Yesterday's tears I let them go.
Innovating in the audio